I only plan to tidy up and fix a few things around the house today. But if you know me, you know it never stops there. One little solution led to a full chain reaction, and trust me, you're going to want to see how it all unfolded and just where we've ended up. Mrs. G. Oh, Mrs. G. You know, I think we can all agree that I like to shop. But one thing that I've noticed since starting YouTube is how much more I think outside the box when it comes to organizing and making things work better. I love finding simple solutions with the things that I already own. Those cutting boards that were always in the way, now they've got a spot that makes so much more sense, and I can reach for them without digging around. Okay, confession time. I've never actually oiled my cutting boards, which explains why mine always crack and warp. I know that mineral oil, at least I think, is what people usually recommend, but all I've got in my kitchen today is olive oil or vegetable oil. So we're going to give the olive oil a try and see how it does. It's going to be better than vegetable oil, I'd say. Those of you who use wooden cutting boards and know the proper way to care for them, tell me, is olive oil a big mistake, or is it okay temporarily until I can get the right thing? How do you care for your wooden cutting boards? Do you remember me talking about fixing these tiles with E6000? Well, I wasn't kidding. Today's the day. I'm starting with the worst offenders, the ones that slide all over, and then I'll circle back to the others when I have time. Now, this last one here I had my hand on is tucked right under the dryer leg. I'm not wrestling with that today, so I'll wait until another day when I can slide the dryer over a bit and get to it better. It's funny how once you get down on the floor level, you start noticing so many things. Like today, I spotted some paint splotches I hadn't noticed from when I had painted that crack in the floor, and I realized I've got another bigger tile lifting up that I'll need to fix later. Eventually, I'll get them all done, and I won't have to keep messing with them. And by the way, if you've got acrylic paint splotches on your floor, apparently the Dawn powder spray and a little plastic scraper works pretty good to take it all up. I'm not going to fuss around too much with cleaning or tidying the living room today. I'm really just touching up spots that need it the most, like where the cats like to hang around at the table, in the window. They leave their little paw nose prints everywhere. I'm going to step outside after and clean the window outside because honestly, it's been a long time since that's been done as well. We had a little bird party going on here today, and I'll show you a clip later on. They were coming one after another to the feeder, and I think it's because of the sunflower heads that I added. Those sunflowers grew from drop seeds, dried out, and then had the tiny little seeds in them, the sunflowers, perfect for the little birds. And they were so busy eating, and the cats were just glued to the window watching. It was adorable. The only thing not adorable, the weather. It hit the 70s here today. Yuck. And that's just too warm for me. I'll be happy when we're back in the 60s or the 50s and the humidity is gone. While I was cleaning the outside of the window, I saw that a lot of seeds had collected in the frame. I thought I'd vacuum them out, which I did try, but without a smaller attachment, that wasn't going to work. So sweeping it was, and simple and done. It wasn't perfect, but it's good enough for now. Okay, so we're back in the living room, and I decided today I wasn't going to do my usual cleaning. Instead, I'm tackling the things that are right in front of me and obviously need attention. I'm sure you've all noticed a spot on the wall, and you've been so kind not to say, "Hey, what's going on there? Are you going to paint it?" Well, today's the day. I pulled the cat scratcher off, which nearly took the wall right with it, thanks to the alien tape. And now I'm just painting it. No mudding, no fuss. I'm just getting some paint on. And yes, I know I'm odd. No drop cloths, nothing. But honestly, I'm more careful this way. Otherwise, the paint just ends up flying everywhere. Let me just say, this is definitely not a how-to. Please do it the proper way. I know I should, but me being me, I've been told I'm a little quirky, and I guess it's true. I'm going to be real candid here. I don't like painting. I'm not very good at painting. And I know it probably looks like I'm not being very careful around the trim, but that's on purpose. The trim is eventually going to be painted white, and the ceiling tiles will be painted before they even get installed. So if you see me looking a little sloppy in some areas, that's why. There's a bigger plan in place.
Don't get paint on my board.
Where's your board? Oh, I just painted it. I can't see it past that.
Get the TV.
No. It would burn. Well, gotta get it in there. You like my painting of the vase?
So yeah, I'll definitely be able to point the closet on you.
Huh? Shut up. Pretty bad. Okay, I'm going to smell. Yes, I know I painted over the Bible verse that was on the wall. It wasn't exactly intentional, but it's not a big deal because that was actually supposed to come down a long time ago when the lion picture came down. All right, now we're moving over here by the stairs. I noticed last night that one section going down the stairs had started peeling, and that's what really got me thinking about painting today. So I'm going to cover that up and go ahead and finish the rest of the wall going up the stairs. Considering it's been sitting half painted for about 4 months now, if not more. I am not going to pretend it's perfect. It still needs another coat, but for today I'm calling it reasonably finished and that feels good. Almost done here, just a few more spots of paint and then I'll share the bird party going on outside my window. It's been adorable to watch and I think you'll love it too. Okay, come join me in the kitchen for a minute. I'm cutting up these pork loins into center cut pork chops. Most are going in the freezer, but I am saving some for dinner. I did record our dinner, but I'm going to put that in another video. Since this one's more about home projects, I wanted to include this part though, because while Greg was at Walmart, he bought me the sweetest little surprise. He always pays attention to the things I say, and that means so much. I'll show you what he picked up for me in just a few moments. Let's finish putting these meats away. He went and found me the croissant pillow that I had passed up because Bella told me it was a slug. So they went and found it today. Do you remember the little closet project from upstairs? Well, let's just say it turned into a much bigger job than I expected. Want to see where it took us? With the way the patching worked out, it went higher than I had planned and right into the paneling. So now it's official. The hallway is getting painted. Well, I didn't exactly plan to end the day with the hallway needing to be painted, but here we are. And that's what I love about sharing these days with you. Nothing ever goes quite how I expect. Thank you for being here with me through the ups and downs. I love you. You are perfect as you are. Happy cleaning, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.